Thank you, Gilbert. And we all know that he represented Horner to the best of his ability, and because of Flaco's playing, encouraged younger generations to come to play Horner accordions as well. So thank you very, very much, Gilbert. At this time, we'd like to bring up Cristina Ball from the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center.
Muy buenas tardes. We have lost a Mexican-American Tejano hero. So it is a moment of sadness, but it is also a moment of pride and joy because we are happy for the legacy that he left, that Flaco left, and the joy that he brought to so many of us, to so many people beyond this room, beyond this auditorium. He was the authentic representation of Texas Mexican working class people. And he always carried that proudly, con una bandera muy alta. And that is, to me, that is the biggest gift that he left all of us. This morning, I woke up at 4 in the morning, and I think we've talked about, several of the speakers, like Juan and others, have talked about the spirits being moved. And I remembered, I went back to 2006. I was in San Benito. I was at the Narciso Martinez Cultural Arts Center, and there I had the honor and privilege of coordinating the memorial services for another Tejano music great, Texas Mexican music great, Valdemar Huerta, or Freddie Fender. He passed away in 2006, and I thought, well, maybe the compadres are joining up in heaven right now, reforming the Texas Tornadoes and reforming, the Mexican arm of the Texas Tornadoes. Freddie was born in 1937, and Flaco was born in 1939, I believe, and yes, and they were both veterans. They both served their country. And another just interesting point that I thought, both of them were influenced by Louisiana music. Freddie by swamp pop music, and Flaco apparently was inspired by Clifton Chenier to pick up the accordion because he liked how Clifton Chenier made it sound happy. It made the accordion sound happy, and that's what Flaco wanted to do. A couple of weeks ago, just a few weeks ago, in this very theater, on this very stage, we also showcased some films of some more Tejano music greats. The new documentary of Selena and the new documentary of Johnny Canales. We have so many Texas Mexican musicians and cultural workers to be proud of, so many of them. And Flaco distinguishes himself in being the one that took this music worldwide, not just in the Americas, internationally in the Americas, but intercontinentally. He was in Europe, in Asia, and he was the one that introduced our music, and by extension, us Mexican Americans, Tejanos, to the rest of the world. We find ourselves in a difficult time. Mexican Americans have always been resisting, with our own culture, dancing, listening to the music, and we find ourselves in an era where we're back to square one or even worse, where we're having to defend our culture. We have to continue defending our culture, continue defending our music, and that legacy is going to be up to the rest of us to continue it. At the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center, we do have the Conjunto Festival every year, like Juan mentioned, and we were very proud this year that the winning image of the poster, it's, by the way, it's in one of the flower arrangements right there, and Juan showed off the t-shirt, and I have the same t-shirt, but mine is bedazzled. Yes. And thanks to Rachel over there, Rachel bedazzled it for me. And so we were very proud to have this image because we knew, that probably unfortunately, we thought we might not have Flaco for very long. We were also very happy to have him last year in 2024 at the Tejano Conjunto Festival. I believe that was his second to last performance, but it sure was like the last public performance, and you'll find many videos on YouTube of that performance, for everybody to enjoy. You can go back there and see it. And at the Guadalupe Latino Bookstore in the heart of the West Side on the corner of Guadalupe and Brazos, this May we did set up an exhibit called Documenting Our Cultura, and we have a whole section on Flaco that we were able to put together a mini exhibit of his life with the collection of community archivist Ramon Fernandez. And then we also have work from photographers Lupito Acuña and Maria Elena Villarreal. So if you feel moved to just connect some more, the exhibit is still up and it will be up for several more months. And we invite all of you to keep our culture alive. And to all of you músicos out there, I've seen a lot of músicos out there, thank you very much for giving us your gift of music. Thank you for sharing it with us. We certainly appreciate it because you make life more joyful for all of us. Que en paz descanse, Flaco Jimenez.